Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and I wanted to preview my home gym. And we're walking in here. I used an extra spare storage room in my house, and it's pretty cool. Very cool, actually. It's got everything you need. It's very, very basic, but for a power lifter, even bodybuilder, you'd be surprised what you can do with this power rack you're seeing in front of me. A lot of people don't even know what a power rack is. I'm going to try to pan back here. Oops, wrong way. There we go. That's a power rack. It's about 8 feet tall and about 3 feet deep and about, I don't know, probably about 6 feet wide altogether. It consists of steel right here. You can hear that. Very, very sturdy, very, very strong. 2 bars at the top are bolted, as you can see up there. There's 4 bolts that hold this whole thing together. And then in the bottom, if you look close, there's holes there on each foot. There's 4 feet. And you bolt this with concrete bolts to the floor of your slab in your basement or your garage or whatever you want to do. And that's what gives it total rigidness and sturdiness. Makes it very, very solid. They do make power racks that you don't have to bolt to your floor. This is by Rogue Powerlift, Rogue Equipment out of Columbus, Ohio. This is the RML3. It's called it's the light power rack series. It's a little bit lighter weight and smaller. They have heavy duty ones that are 10 feet tall, some of them, and much, much deeper and much, much larger. But I like the RM3 for a basement or a garage. It's plenty big enough for most of what anyone is doing, including myself. I bench on this thing. There's my cat getting a cameo. He's pretty strong, as you can see. He's getting ready to bench press or spot me. Anyway, this power rack right here, the RM3, if you go to Rogue's site, rogue.com, it goes for about $1,000. I mean, if you get some accessories with it, it comes with these safeties, these pipes right here. And you can see what's amazing about this rack is it has all of these possible different holes to make an unlimited amount of different heights and combinations you want for your safeties when you bench press, when you do shrugs, on and on and on. It goes all the way to the top, all the way up there. So, and there's all these different accessories that can go into these holes like a landmine, and I'm going to talk about that later. I'm just giving a rough preview of my gym right now, but we're going to get into depth on each thing in more videos coming up, but I don't want to make these too long. But that is the power rack, and I put this together by myself. Each one of these sides weighs about 200 pounds. Usually, if you're not that strong, or you're a smaller person or a woman, woman, and you can't lift a lot of, lift something like this, I would advise you 2 people to haul this down your stairs or bring it into your house. I did it myself because I'm not patient, and I just wanted to get this thing built. So, as you can see, though, very simple, very simple. This thing, you can bench inside of it. You can lower these pins, and as you can see, it comes with J-cups. That's these here. This is a J-cup, which just easily fastens right onto the side here. Just clicks on and goes right through the holes. Adjustable all the way down. It comes with the J-cups. It comes with the pins here. All that comes in for around $1,000. It's a pretty damn good deal. Delivered to your front door, freight. So just wanted to throw that out there. I don't work for Rogue. I don't get anything from Rogue. I just believe in their products. This is my 4th power rack by Rogue, and they're awesome, just awesome. And you can get different colors. I just get the black. They come in blue, red. I think they got like 10 or 12 different colors you can get it in. Pretty awesome. So that's my review. Now, the cool thing is at the very bottom, there's these pins you can put in here, and there's holes all along this, and you can put these pins in here. And what you do with these pins, and one on each side, and you can put your bands on these pins and wrap them around your bar. I'll show that later. And you can do band resistance training for deadlifts inside of this thing, for bench presses, for squats. Pretty cool. I don't know if any of you ever use bands to train with. I'll be doing a video on that. Some people use chains. I don't use chains, but bands are really awesome. They're a totally different feel when you're doing a rep for bodybuilding or powerlifting. They can really help you at the top or bottom of your lifts, depending on how you set them up. This is a Rogue basic bench. This is not adjustable, all bolted together. So it comes in 4 pieces, I think it is, and you just bolt that together. I like it for bench pressing, dumbbell pressing, shoulder pressing, whatever you want to do. And then I have that. And then, of course, we got the Rogue bumper plates. Now, this is a steel plate here, as most of you have seen, just a standard old scroungy steel, ugly steel plate. But these Rogue bumper plates right here are great. They're 45s. And the thing that's great about them is when you deadlift and you drop the bar, you set the bar, it's not going to crack your pavement. You know, it's not going to crack your floor because you got that nice rubber finish on the 45s there. They come in 45s, and I think they even have 100-pounders in those, which are pretty cool. So I get those from Rogue. Also, Rogue 10-pounder, and they got 25. They're all the same diameters, as you can see. That's a 10-pounder, but you can see how much thinner that is. And that's a 25, and then you get the 45s. The only bad thing about these bumper 45s, I'll tell you, is they take up a lot of space on your bar. You can get about 5 of them, I think, on your bar before it's full. If you're someone that's lifting quite heavy, I use a combination. I use 3 bumpers, and then I fill the rest in with my steel plates because it's still, the bumpers are protecting when I drop the bar because they're a little bit thicker in diameter than the steel. So it protects my floor. So I mix and match them. See, that's how I do that when I do deadlifts. The second thing I want to talk to you about is getting some rubber matting for your floor. This is an industrial rubber matting. It's about 1 inch thick, heavy duty stuff. This stuff protects your floor. I highly recommend you get some kind of mats. I got these from a local guy that sells them. You can go online and look for them. They're made out of recycled tires a lot of times. Not too pricey if you look hard for them, but they're essential because, as you can see, my slab here, if I were to drop plates on this slab, would crack it and chip it. You don't want that to happen. So make sure your power rack is over some mats like this. You definitely want to get flooring. Very important thing to have in there. So I'll just throw that to you. Another thing I should say is bars. This is a Rogue standard bar right here, 7 foot, 44-pound bar. This is kind of cool. I got it in the patriotic red, white, and blue stripes and stars. They got plain black, plain blue, yellow. They got any color you want. If you want to get fancy, you get all kinds of colors. This is all stainless steel machine. Great bar, great knurl, great for benching, squatting, or deadlifting. I use them both. I don't use a deadlift bar when I do deadlifts. I like a stiff bar because when I do meets, that deadlift bar is that much easier for me to handle. Another bar, this multi-grip bar. This thing here is a beast. I love this bar. It's got multiple grips on it, and I'll do videos of me training with this thing coming up. It's about a 40-pound bar, I'm guessing. I don't know the exact weight. Also a 7-foot bar. But all these different handles are awesome for working your front delts, lats, inner chest. I mean, it's just my favorite bar of all. And then I also have a 5.5-foot bar back there, which is great for curls. Not necessary to have that bar, but I would recommend that multi-grip bar from Rogue also, if you want to get that. These down here, these things you're seeing against the wall, these are attachments that go onto the end of the power rack, and they're safety spotters. I don't have them set up right now. I'll set those up in another video. Another thing I really like from Rogue is the Rogue deadlift bar assist, I call it, I guess, or a jack. It's a little device here you put underneath the bar, lifts the end of the bar up for you so you can change your plates out real fast, especially when you got a lot of weight on there. Really nice thing to have. I all think every gym should have a box squat. You can use this for your box squats, partial squats, Bulgarian squats, and step ups, whatever you want. I bought this thing from Rogue a number of years ago. These things here are the world's largest kettlebells. This kettlebell right here weighs 203 pounds. This thing, I don't know if you can get a good look at that thing, but it is a monster kettlebell. That one is a 172-pound kettlebell. This is a 203-pound kettlebell. And I'll see if we can get a close-up of that bad boy right there. And as you can see, 203 pounds, I believe it says. Oh, let's see. It doesn't say it on that side. But trust me, this thing weighs 203 pounds because I had to drag it in my basement a couple years ago. Here we go. 203 pounds, 92 kg. Now you're asking yourself, what the hell do you use that thing for? Well, see these two things right here? I put my feet up on each set and I do kettlebell squats with them. Kettlebell squats are awesome for leg development, awesome for glute development, hamstring development. I'm a big believer in them. They deload your spine too, which is great. If you can't do squats, kettlebell squats are a great alternative. If you can't afford a belt squat machine, this is a great way to do it. Set of dumbbells, got my bike there. My sissy squat, which I think is probably the best overall leg developer known to man, is this right here along with squats. Very simple device. I bought this online about 10 years ago from Atlantic Fitness out of Canada, and it costs about 150 bucks. And I'll do a demo on this also when I do my leg day coming up. What every gym needs that. That is basically the overview of my home gym. And you may ask why I have a home gym. I have a home gym for several reasons. One, I like the convenience of working out at home sometimes. I'd still go to the gym all the time, but I do like to do my bench press workout at home nowadays because I can't get spotters at the gym when I go heavy. And I have spotters here, these self spotters. If I can't get the weight, I can set it right down and I walk away from it. It's a great, great, great peace of mind. And what I'm going to give you a hot tip. If you ever bench press, I don't care if you're at the gym or you're at home, please use a spotter, either a human being or set your pins on your racks. If you got power racks at the gym or at home, use these spotters, man. I can't believe the guys I see going for max lifts without spotters, without any type of spotter, without any type of pin system, a safety as we call them. There's no shame in that, guys. I'm going to tell you, I've been caught when I was younger underweight. It's not fun. It's a struggle for your life and you can die. This thing can pin you down if you don't have any type of safeties, and you can die. It can kill you. I mean, it's that serious, and it's no joke. So please use spotters. Even when you're at the gym, I don't use a spotter when I'm going moderate weight. I get that. I understand. You can always toss that off you, but I'm talking about when you're going for maximum lifts, triples, doubles, singles, heavy lifts. Anything can happen, and if you got someone behind you, a knowledgeable spotter, or use spotters, these safety pins on your bench press or your power rack at home. Don't do your max lifts without these, even when you squat, man. I mean, have something there in case you can't get the lift to save your ass from dying or a horrible injury. Let me tell you right now, I've seen it. I've seen it in person, and I've seen it on videos. And I can't stress it enough. So be safe all the time, man. Very, very important. Very important. That's it. Any questions or comments? This is just a rough overview. I'm going to do a lot of in-depth when I do my workouts in here. And if you have any questions, comments, or you want to know more about the power rack, got a question about something you're seeing in the gym that I'm not talking about, feel free to ask, and we can get a discourse going. I always like to learn from other people. Other people teach me things. I teach them things. It's great. That's what this channel is about. It's about everybody getting some information. So again, the Rogue Power Rack, there's other companies that make great power racks. Hammer Strength makes a great power rack. I like Rogue because I love the simplicity of their rack, ease of use. Their delivery is great. Their customer service is great. I live in Michigan. I drive down there. It's a 4-hour drive. I can go down there and talk to them, pick them up, pick up the phone, whatever you want to do. This was delivered to my house, freight. It came in like 3 days after I ordered it. Amazing. But I love the simplicity of their stuff. And there's the brand. That is the RML3. If you go to Rogue's site, they probably have 10 or 12 different power racks and different configurations you can get. So, and there's probably 50 accessories you can put. You can put a dip bar on this thing. You could, like all these holes on the sides you're seeing, there's pins that go in these, and you can put a dip bar that sticks out, and you can do dips on this thing. It's just really cool. A lot of cool stuff you can do, and it's not as expensive as buying all this fancy equipment. So anyway, that's it. That's my gym, and let's go Irish, even though we're not going much anymore. But if you have any questions, leave them. Please like this channel, subscribe to this channel, like this video. I greatly appreciate it. And leave a comment. And I'll be in touch probably tomorrow is leg day, but I'm not doing legs here tomorrow. I'm going to be at the gym, but I will be doing my next workout here soon enough, and I'll be throwing a video at you. And if anything you think of, you want demoed or you want to see something or find something else, just let me know. All right, guys, have a good day.